Hey guys, welcome back to the Agilist. I'm back again as I promised. Today is a Sunday and I hope to give you some really important information. Today I'm going to create a video regarding international student applications or the applications that the students make to different universities here in Berlin. Universities get thousands and hundreds of applications, guys, but there are only few which stand out, and I know how they stand out. So I'm going to share my experience with you. It's just been 2 weeks since I've started assisting you all. I've just put 4 videos and I've almost reached 100 subscribers. Thanks a lot for your support, guys. Let's not waste any time and let's jump into our topic. Make sure you watch the video till the end, guys. So the first thing that is very crucial when it comes to outstanding applications are your CVs. Are you still making those CVs with those old tables with your marks in it? Please stop doing that, guys. That's a very old method and that's not going to work here. Please try to create a good CV. And how do I define a good CV? Do you know what's a Europass CV? Have you ever heard about a Europass CV? All the things that I would be speaking today would be supported as a proof with some important links in the description below. Make sure you watch them. Okay, so how do you define a very good or a very outstanding CV? So from all the experience that I have had from my last 2 years, I have seen that the applications which get selected have 5 very important things. An outstanding exhibition of your personal details. This can also include some important links like a LinkedIn profile or maybe a Xing profile. LinkedIn and Xing will give you a chance to pitch yourselves in a very unique way. This will just give you a new freedom to play around with your life or with the academic career that you've had till date. Maybe also if you've had some work experience. Just try to open a LinkedIn account. I would also ask you guys to open a Xing profile because Germans use Xing much more than LinkedIn. It's up to you what to go with. If you do both the things, it's always good. But coming back to the point, get one of the two and try to also get recommendations on LinkedIn. Try to create a good profile by putting some special skills that you have other than what you've put in the CV. So something different. Just something that will show a different personality. Second important, academic qualifications. Third, your work experience. Fourth, your software and your language skills. Fifth, and the most important one for me and also for different universities, is your social engagement. Just to check how are you different than the other applicants? Have you been a part of some big event or have you organized a big event? You don't always need to be at the leading positions, but even if you have taken part in an event which shows your abilities to lead or be a part of a team or be good at intercultural communications or maybe just have a good rapport with your colleagues, means a lot, shows a lot about your personality. So the day when you'll have all these things which I mentioned in your CV, then start sending it out to different universities. Please don't send the old CVs with the data like your mark sheets of different subjects. Guys, it's really important also to understand that different countries have different grading systems. So maybe the grading system in your country is not the one which is used in Germany. Over here, they use the ECTS system. Please Google what's ECTS grading system to get to know about it. I would also like to encourage you guys to convert your grades to ECTS grades and then send it to the university. Better if you have an entire document from your university or maybe from your college which shows the exact conversion of your grading system to the German grading system. It will definitely put a lot of weightage in your application. Please try to be to the point, guys. Don't try to go all around here and there writing your career objectives or maybe writing fancy paragraphs about yourself. Don't do this. Germans really don't like this. Be very formal. It's a formal document. Don't make it a poster. Please don't make it a poster. Try to stick with the black and white. When you'll do this, you'll definitely get good results. I've got good results too. It's an experience from all my friends as well. Just try to put the things which are important. Second important thing for me has always been putting what my professional experience was, if there is any, and Please try to explain a little bit in detail, not too much, but maybe in 3 bullet points, with 2 sentences each. What was your duty, or what were your roles when you were doing a particular kind of a job somewhere? If you don't have a working experience, it's fine. It doesn't matter for some universities. In that case, maybe you can put in something about a vocational training that you have done. Better put something about your bachelor's project. Your bachelor's project can definitely make you stand out as an applicant. Write down what were your duties. Write down how much pressure you handle at this place. Write down what your manager expected from you, and were you up to his expectations. Können Sie auf Deutsch? Did you get this? If you really did not get this, I would encourage you guys to at least get A2 or B1 level of German before coming over here. There are some courses which will not ask you for any German level as an requirement, but it is really necessary if you want to have or sustain a good life here in Berlin. Imagine someone is about to work for you and he doesn't understand the language which is spoken every day or in a daily life. This is important, guys. Once you will have this language skills and you will come here, you will see the difference. It's also for important things like getting a student job. Guys, if you really don't want to have first miserable week after coming over here, please try to complete a basic level of German. German is essential. Every time you won't get a person who will convert the language or translate the language for you in English. It's very seldom seen Germans doing this. And I think it's right, because it's their mother tongue, and if they expect some people coming over here, they will expect them to speak at least the basic level of language. Those who have already studied the language or are studying the language, kudos guys, you're doing a very good work. You will definitely have very good first days here in Berlin, because it's the language which helps you every time. It makes your life much more comfortable. Additionally, if you want to learn a higher level of German, there are government funded language courses or language schools over here which give you a higher degree or a higher level in German speaking. They are not that costly too. As a student, you can definitely pay for them after maybe getting a student job. And even if you don't have a student job, you can definitely afford the general fees, which range from maybe 150 euros to 200 euros. I would suggest the one where I learned my higher level of language. It's the Volkshochschule. The heart of every application is the SOP, Statement of Purpose, or as the Germans say, Motivation Letter. So I would definitely encourage you guys to write one by yourselves. Please don't go on Google and get a template or a ready format from someone else or maybe from a consultant or something. Do this by yourself. This is going to help you getting to know about marketing yourself. If you can market yourselves, it's a really good thing when it comes to speaking about yourself or just pitching yourself in front of anyone. It's not universities. I had an experience of writing an SOP in front of the visa officer who I was giving my interview to. I was told to write a SOP or maybe a motivation letter so that she could understand, or to just prove why I should be the one who should be given a visa to go out of my country and study. So I did not know this was going to happen, but just an example for you guys. So if you do it by yourselves, then it's also going to help you just for your personal development. Along with this SOP or the motivation letter, I would also encourage you guys to put in some recommendation letters. If you've had an internship or a work experience somewhere, do get a recommendation from your manager or any higher official. If you don't have a working experience, no need to worry. You can definitely go to your professors. They are the best judges of your character. They have seen you over 4 years of your bachelor's and they very well know what you are strong at. And maybe if you're weak at something, they also know how to turn that into a positive thing when they write a recommendation letter for you. This won't happen. This can't be done by yourselves. So don't just type in things yourselves, just get a signature from someone and send it as a recommendation letter. Make it a point that you go out to the third person. Maybe he'll tell you something about you which you've never heard before about yourself. So keep this thing also in the mind. Another very crucial thing about applications, which I've also experienced over the years, is with the deadline of applications, or maybe the applications that are made very early. Please remember that there are no early bird systems like concerts here in universities. So if you've made an application right at the beginning of the commencement of the date from when you can start doing your applications, and still if you don't get a reply within 2, 3, 4 weeks, don't think that you've been kicked out or your application has been kicked out. Germans take a lot of time to process your application because they want to have the best applicants here in their universities. So they might take some time. Patience is the key, guys. I've learned it over 2 years. If you be patient after you've done a good amount of work from your end, just be patient, you'll get good results. Don't put student administration office in a spot of bother by sending constant emails. This won't work. It's not, firstly, they are not your friends on WhatsApp that you can just send them messages constantly. So please have some patience once you've done your application. You'll definitely get a good reply if you have done a appropriate application and you match the skill set which is required for the course. That was it for today. I've given you some important tips, or maybe some tips to make your application stand out. I hope these tips prove useful and beneficial to you. If you still think that there are some points which I have not spoken about, you can always contact me. I've created a Facebook page and also my Instagram page. You can contact me directly. I'm always there to help you personally. If you have any other questions or queries, put them down in the comment section below. I hope to see you next Sunday. Have a rocking weekend and run behind your dreams, guys.